What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Show Off, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about this voter suppression going on in Georgia, and things that are clearly being put out there to try to deter people from voting or whatnot. And it's said that there's a few other states that are attempting to do similar things. To try to deter people from doing their civic duty of voting. So, I remember 2 points in Georgia, 2 major points in Georgia that kind of stuck with me. It was 3 major points to the bill that they passed, or to the bill that the governor signed, Governor Kent, in Georgia, that really stuck with me. And it just really lets me know that people aren't about doing the right thing. They're just clearly about winning. And I hate doing political videos, period. But in this case, I couldn't resist. Like, literally, I've been going back and forth about doing this video for a couple days now. So I just could not resist doing this video, because clearly there are people, and I won't point out a particular group of people or whatnot, but there are clearly people who really feel like they need to do something in the realms of cheating, almost, to win an election. Okay? So those 2 points that I was talking about that really just rubbed me the wrong way and stuck with me was, one, voting from home is going to be much harder in the state of Georgia. Alright? We're still going through a pandemic in the moment, y'all. So if you're really thinking about the intentions of these politicians, let's add some common sense to this shit, y'all. Not to mention just everyday normal activity or normal people's circumstances, like being older and being bedridden and being disabled. Alright? So when you put this out there and you actually think about it, you really should come to the conclusion that motherfuckers will do anything to fucking win and win. And is that, like, if they'll do that, if they will try and attempt to steal an election like that, they'll lie, they'll keep you misinformed, they'll put you out there. People need to keep that in mind when you're voting these people in, because those things along those terms, those cross democratic lines, if you understand what I'm saying. What these politicians do affects every single one of us. Alright? So if a person will go ahead and sign a bill like that into law, knowing that there are repercussions, because there's disabled people who won't be able to vote because they can't stand for a long time, that are Republicans and Democrats. There are people who are bedridden that are Republicans and Democrats. There are people who won't be able to stand in a line for 4 or 5 hours, but who are Republicans and Democrats. So they obviously don't care about anything except for winning. And we have to pay attention to stuff like that, y'all. We have to pay attention because we keep voting these people into office. These people who do conniving things in order to stay in office. The other point, and this right here blows my mind, the other point that just stuck with me when I was looking at this thing, how do you make it illegal for someone, like it's literally a crime now, a misdemeanor, for you to bring water or food to someone who is in an election line? That is literally illegal in the state of Georgia. So, okay, we're gonna force you to stand in line for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours in order to vote with no food or no water. If someone brings you food or water to the line, they could go to jail or face a fine. It just, like, clearly, like, people are just blatant about their disrespect for the law now. And these are people who make the laws. Apparently, because this bill was actually signed into law. So I just want people to pay attention, man. Pay attention. Clearly, people have their own objectives that have nothing to do with our well-being. They just want to stay in office and keep as many of their own in office as they possibly can, and really take the responsibility out of our hands. Alright? I hope everybody have a blessed day. I hope everybody think about what I'm saying, man. Show off.